Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. This evening I want to show off my Ron Williams DVD collection. Now this is not a very big collection and I don't have every single movie that he had acted in. Although I'm like missing one which I could have sworn we had a DVD of his film RB. But it doesn't matter anyway. It was never one of my favorite movies he had done, but I want to show the ones that like some of them are TV shows. Of course my favorite TV show of all time I'm going to show in a second, and I have like one here in this growing watch pile, and one which is already watched so far. So I'm just going to show my Ron Williams DVD collection, just like the stuff that he at least made an appearance in. And like I said, I know I'm going to leave off some of them, but these are the ones I have here. The first one I have here is Ferngully the Last Rainforest, which I remember watching this as a kid. And I actually like this movie. Ron Williams in it as the voice of Batty, and he could be hit and miss, but for an animated film about the rainforest, was kind of interesting. It's definitely one of my favorite animated films. I'm sure a lot of you remember that one though. And this one at the bottom is this DVD I got, I think, for Christmas last year or a late birthday present. I'm not sure. My uncle got this for me. It's the Ron Williams Comedic Genius. This has 5 of his HBO stand-up specials, and it's also got both these 5 discs got features like from interviews, rare footage of Robin, like his promos with the HBO, and other things. This is definitely and this set's from Time Life, so I recommend picking this set up, and his specials are just hilarious, and just him what Ron Williams was known for. I mean, and some of the stuff is really, really funny, definitely. And I had never seen these before. Like, I watched this set in I think in less than 2 weeks or so. Definitely, probably some of his funniest stuff ever. All right, and boy, I got a pile stacked on the floor. I'm not having it on my lap, so probably gonna start with probably the movies first, I guess. This was kind of disorganized here. The next one is Happy Feet, which Ron Williams does, I think, voice of 2 characters. It's been a long time since I watched this film, and it came out when I was in middle school, and wasn't a very positive experience, especially watching this in class. I don't want to get into all the details. But this is a very fun one, and Ron Williams also came back for the sequel, which I also like, but I think the first one's the best. And the next one, which I still have to open, but I have seen it, Good Morning Vietnam! Again, some of Ron Williams' funniest. And it's been a long time since I watched this film. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. It's just Ron Williams, as the, I don't know, just like a radio entertainer, something like that. It's been a long time since I've watched this. I can't remember very well, but this is definitely another funny Ron Williams classic. This one, I reviewed, I think, a few months ago or so. And I have it on the PSP as one of those movies the PSP used to have, is Robots, and Ron Williams does the voice of this red robot here. I cannot remember his name. And I talked about this. This is like a fun animated film by now the defunct Blue Sky Studios. This was definitely like a fun kids film, but I think I said in that video it's not one of my favorite movies. But now here's one of my favorite movies. It's actually my top Ron Williams movie, like my favorite, and it's a lot of your favorite, right? A lot of your guys' favorite, Mrs. Doubtfire. I can't talk about this movie enough. It's such a classic. It's hilarious and makes me miss Ron Williams even more. And if you haven't seen this movie, must-see film. And this one, is there any more movies? Yeah, there's a TV special which I'd like to talk about too. The next one is the original Jumanji, which a lot of you know about. And Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle and what was Next Level were pretty good, even though it had no Ron Williams in it. He died long before those movies were made, of course. But the first film is still pretty cool, still holds up. And probably my second favorite Jumanji movie next to Welcome to the Jungle. But this is, everyone knows about Jumanji. It's, like I said, pretty good movie. And I realized I forgot to pick up the first film. I don't know why I forgot about that. All the 9th Museum movies, which Ron Williams both starred in the first, second, and third one. I have the sequels here. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen these movies. Ron Williams plays Theodore Roosevelt. And the third one, I remember when I first watched it, I didn't see this one in theaters, but watching it like less than a year after Ron Williams died, it, like the ending, I don't want to say if you have not seen it, but it literally made me cry. Like I was bawling my eyes out. Because I knew this was the last one, and I got to know the characters so well, and you know, you're growing attached to, especially Ron Williams, like at the time though. But wonder if I watch this movie now, like years later, I'd probably cry at it still. But I don't know. But both of Night of Museum movies are definitely worth watching. Like the third one is I don't know, maybe the first one's actually my favorite. And the next one I have, which a friend of my mother's, I guess, gave it to her years ago, and never got around watching it because it's got, there's this no cover on it. It's Insomnia, which is the film Christopher Nolan did. It stars, like I said, Al Pacino, because my mom is a big Al Pacino fan, and I never even heard of this one up until like a couple years ago. And there's the disc here. It's not like a, you know, a, like screener copy or something. It's just an actual disc, and I don't know why this friend of ours gave it to us. But I watched this for the first time, like, I think last week, and if you, I can't talk about it too much without spoiling everything, and it's about Al Pacino is a detective who is trying to solve this mystery on a teenage girl who was murdered, and he basically got no sleep at all, and that's what the title's Insomnia. And Ron Williams plays, like, one of the suspects involved with the murder, and I don't explain too much, but Ron Williams gives like a daunting performance in this. And the movie, it's not one of my favorite Christopher Nolan movies, but it's definitely worth watching. A very intense film. Now, this one I wanted to talk about in my video talking about the Muppet DVD collection. I mentioned this a little bit, but didn't actually show it. And I got this from a website, which I don't want to say the name, but he makes these things that aren't on DVD. Like he takes the tapes and puts it on a DVD, kind of like a bootleg or something. And it's the Earth Day special from 1990. This one's kind of fascinating. I remember first watching this, my mind's blown. It's got a lot of famous people in it, like big cast. Like got Rodney Dangerfield, Ron Williamson, of course. Like I think at the beginning, it's got Chevy Chase. It's got the Muppets, mainly Kermit the Frog. Got the cast of, I think, the Golden Girls. Got the cast of the Cosby Show. And like a lot of stuff that were popular back in 1990. And I'm sure the special's on YouTube, so definitely watch that one. It's like for like an Earth Day special, especially for back then, it was very like, there's no way they could make something like this nowadays. Like nowadays they probably could make another one with I don't know, but definitely watch this one. It's definitely something you have to see to believe. Like the way how they made it and stuff. Now, the last set is my all-time favorite TV show. And I kind of made the mistake. Like, I talked about this show before. That's where I said that's where Ron Williams got his start. He actually got his start in stand-up, but I'm talking about his start on TV, if that makes sense. And it's Mork and Mindy. I love this show to death, and I got all the seasons here. I got season 1. Season 2 here. Mindy, don't forget to show Mindy. Season 3 and season 4. This is the season that a lot of people didn't like as much, but I thought this was a fun season. And so yeah, like this is definitely a very fun, heartfelt, entertaining show. Like it's like one of those sitcoms they don't make nowadays. And the chemistry between Ron Williams and Pam Dauber, it's, oh my god, they're so, I don't know why. Like something about like TV couples, like Mork and Mindy, they're so cute together, you know. And Ron Williams' comedy and antics is always funny. Like I've always liked, like Billy said, there's a handful of my favorite episodes, which would be very, very long to list, but it's definitely one of my all-time favorite shows. Like it's definitely corny or cheesy when you look back on it now, but it's Ron Williams, like a young Ron Williams, and where his comedy was at its best. This is definitely a show which I don't know if it's available streaming somewhere, but if Paramount Plus can somehow get it, put it on their service, then definitely. But this is my all-time favorite show. And that's basically showing off my Ron Williams DVD collection, basically the movies I own. And I know there's some that I have left off, but that's because I don't have them on DVD, so that's why. But let me know what you think of this video, and what is your favorite Ron Williams movie of all time, or favorite thing he has done, whether it be in stand-up, in television, or in film. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.